Have you ever felt?
Are you listening?
All right, so I had a very, very happy mail day. I got a lot of happy mail today. I'm so excited. So, I already opened this off camera because I wasn't really going to do a haul about it, but I thought it was pretty funny, and so I decided I would show it. I ended up getting these two things from Amazon. B5 in the Tomowa River paper in white. I thought that this would be a little bit, I don't know. Here, let me show you. So here is the A4 size of paper, right? And then this is the B5. And I just thought that because this is slightly smaller, I'd feel better about cutting this down to filled note size or personal size because it is shorter and a little bit less wide. I don't know. Maybe that's just not true. It didn't cost, I don't think, any more or any less. I'll put it down in the description how much it cost and where you can get it from. But I thought, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go a little bit smaller, and then I couldn't, you know, I just felt like by sizing down, I'd feel better about having to cut this beautiful paper. So I ended up picking up this, and I ended up picking up this book. Now, first of all, I ended up getting this book from my local library. I did an interlibrary loan because I wasn't sure if it was something I was actually going to use or want, but I loved it, so I ended up purchasing it, and then look what happened, okay? Do you see? Do you see what happened? I honestly do not remember this at all. In the interlibrary loan version that I ended up getting, it's exactly the same. It looks like it's upside down, but it's only to a point. So I do remember this being the other way around. Okay, am I just making this up? Does somebody else have this book? So it looks like this introduction with the table of contents and everything is the only thing that's backwards, and then the rest of it goes, I mean, it's not upside down. I said backwards, upside down, and then the rest of it is right side up. Is that not the craziest shit you've ever seen? So instead of turning this over, they put it in not only backwards but upside down. So this should be the first page. Instead, the last page is the first page. And I don't even know. So what do you do when something like this happens? My first instinct was to scream and cry, and I did a little bit of screaming, not really crying. But then my second instinct was to send it back. I've been waiting for this book forever, right? Because free shipping and what have you. And to send it back means I have to wait for it all over again. So I haven't been doing enough in my Blue Traveler's Notebook edition, where I have my, tarot journal, because I had to go ahead and give back the book to the library because my loan was up. And so, I don't know what to do because I wanted to do a whole video on that and really get into, really get into this. And I have the time to do that. And now I have to send it back because this is not right. It's not like one of those books where you flip it over and then this is how the book starts. It's just not. It's just they've screwed it up. And I don't want a screwed up version. I really just don't. So I'm going to take the day to really debate what I'm going to do. Am I going to send it back? Would you send it back? Why don't you let me know down below? Because I don't even know what to do with that. Anyway, so then I also ended up getting some more happy mail. So, we are going to Disney World at the end of March. I am super excited, and I already took mine out and tried it on, and then I couldn't put it back in to make it look like I just opened it, but whatever. Green's my favorite color. Red's my second favorite, and Manish Jade got red, so that's awesome. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for Disney World. I can't even express how excited I am. Now, I said about a year ago, I think, well, it was last summer, that we were going to go to Disney World. And we were going to plan it all out. We had decided we were going to do it. This is what we were going to spend our tax money on, our tax return money on, I should say. And shit happens. I ended up needing new brakes. My boyfriend, who is a mail carrier, needed new tires as well as a new transmission. And you can imagine how much that costs. I mean, some of you probably have gotten it done, so you already know. And it just happened all in the same month. And then like a couple weeks later, I was like, maybe we can still do this. And then my niece broke her arm and it just became this huge hassle. And so we kind of just kept blowing it off thinking, well, maybe we'll just get it together during spring break and still go. And it just didn't work out. My sister ended up having to pay bills for something else. It wasn't for her car. I can't remember what it was. It was something broke in her house. I don't know. And so it just wasn't meant to be. And we were devastated because we told the kids we're going to do it in 2016 and it just didn't happen. Does that happen to you guys sometimes? You just like speak before you do. So now it's 2017. It's been, you know, less than a year and we've bought our tickets last month again with our tax money. I certainly could have bought a ridiculous amount of planner supplies, was what I usually do because I'm not really a traveler, but when they said Disney World, I was like, yes, please. And I've never been. My niece and I, who she's 6, have never been. My sister and my nephew have been when he was like, I think 5 or 6, and he's already going to be 12 now. So that is awesome. I'm so excited. So anyway, that was some happy mail. And then now for the main event. Okay. So I have the Blue Edition Traveler's Notebook. I have the, I don't want to cut this. I always feel like I'm going to cut things wrong. All right. And then I have the black one, which is the last one that I ended up getting, Traveler's Notebook. And my first one was the Camel, which I cut down to personal size. No regrets. And I do have a tutorial on how I did that. And I will try to remember to link that down below if you'd like to see that. So now the last one I really needed to get was the brown one. And I ended up getting this because I felt like I'd be more comfortable. I don't know why this is not cutting the bubble. Okay, there it is. I felt like I would be more comfortable with taking brown to Disney World. And yes, I'm talking pretty fast. And it's because my niece and nephew are going to be spending the night with me tonight. And I'm trying to rush to get them off of the bus. And even if I pause this and get them off the bus, they will be so loud that, you know, it won't even be worth shooting. So I'm trying to do it before they get off the bus. So I did pick up some more A4 paper now that I know how to print and I feel more comfortable. And I'm not sure if my video on how to print on river paper is going to go up before this one or not. But be looking for that, or look for that if you find this video before the other one. I hope that makes sense. I'm sorry. I'm just in a rush. I'm going to calm down a little. Okay. So now on to this, and yes, I did get this from Amazon, and I bought a bundle pack. I have never bought a bundle pack Traveler's Notebook before from Amazon, but I do have a card through them, and so I was just like, screw it, let's do it, and that's why I went through them. But it wasn't too badly priced, I didn't think. I will definitely put the prices and where you can find this down below. So here's what came in the bundle pack. You end up getting the brown Traveler's Notebook, and I believe these are page flags. Yes, and I like them. They, how do they feel? They just feel like paper, like sticky notes. Post-it notes, excuse me, post-it notes. But I like that they come in their own little, you know, container, whatever. And then I needed some more of these, okay? I just truly do not like to buy rubber bands when you can find them readily available. However, a lot of the rubber bands I buy are just either too long or too short, and so they either snap or they just don't work properly. And I also like to use elastic string, but I can't stand that little knot. I just can't get over the knot. So I just went with the bundle pack and got me some more of these rubber bands because they do work fantastic. I hate having to pay like, you know, $5 or $7 for them. I don't know. It's probably a waste, whatever. And then I've never owned this one before. I do own a Midori brand. I own 2 of these, but I own the 12 pocket insert and the one that has a zippy pouch on one side and then 6 pockets, like 3 here and then 3 here. So this one is just the zippy pouch, and then it's kind of, I don't even know what do you call that? Well, that's what it's called. What number is it? I don't know. It's kind of like a see-through dashboard. Is that what you would call it? I think so. And you can just put pictures and funsy things like that in here. I like to keep my vision board in here. Yeah. So I've never had one of these before and I wanted one. I don't know why, because sometimes I take them out and I don't even use them. So that's probably a moot point, but whatever. I was just in a buying mood. All right. So here we go. Brown. I've been waiting for brown to complete. I've been waiting for brown to complete my collection. Okay. Hello, brown. Hello. Oops, sorry. Dun, dun, dun. I'm so excited. Okay, so the first things first, you got to take out this closure here and use them. See, there's nothing wrong with using these to hold your notebooks together, to piggyback them. I just don't like the knot, even if you take it down and you make it a little, you know, because this is like double knotted like crazy, but I don't know. I can't even tell. Orange. This is a weird orange. It's sort of one of those, like, I mean, it's definitely orange, but it's not like a really pretty orange. Is there such a thing as a pretty orange? I feel like there is. Maybe there's not, but there you go, 2 closures. You know, I don't use these for anything. I should probably pull those out and use them for something. Holy shit. Sorry. So mine is already scratched and scuffed the F up. It honestly looks like it's already been used. What do you guys think? Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, it looks to me like it's already been used. Look at this. It's like bent. Do you see that? Do you see the bentness that's happening there? What the hell, man? That is so weird. Okay, so why did I buy the brown? Well, I wanted to complete my collection of all the Traveler's Notebooks and all of the colors they have them in, at least the standard size, because I'm not really in love right now with the passport size. But, you know, I used to not be in love with the standard size. If you've ever seen any of my old videos when I cut down my my standard Camel into a personal size, again, no regrets. I love that. I love that Traveler's Notebook. But so I might come back to the passport eventually, you know, I might fall in love with them. So anyway, I thought that the brown I would feel more comfortable with scuffing up and taking to Disney World than, you know, the blue edition, which is, you know, the limited edition, because they haven't come out with any more blue ones. And usually, like, you know, around maybe 15 years or whatever, they will release that. I don't know when, but they'll probably release it again like they did with the Camel. But I didn't want to wait another 3 or 4 or whatever years it's going to be. So I don't feel comfortable taking that and accidentally losing it or really messing it up. I'm really actually afraid to lose it. I'm totally the person who puts something down and then walks away. I'm just that person. So I feel more comfortable taking the black or the brown. But I love my black one so much, and I do not want to scuff it up. I have it right here. It doesn't leave the house. It sits at home with me. And again, these are Traveler's Notebooks. Like, I'm aware you're supposed to travel with them. So I thought, honestly, I want to take a Traveler's Notebook, and I thought I would be more comfortable taking the brown. But look how effed up this guy is. Like, seriously, I don't know. I just feel like I haven't even gotten a chance. Look how scratched and scuffed it is. Is this weird to anyone else? And I actually bought this from Amazon, but it came directly from Midori, the company. And it already looks like people have used it for a few days. I mean, look at that. Even from the side. Do you see this? None of the 3 I have. Do I have 3? Black, Camel, and blue. Yeah, none of the 3 that I've had before this have ever looked this beat up. And I know that people like this look. I know they do. I personally don't, and I understand that by buying these, that's a risk I'm taking, that they're going to get scratched up and beat up and what have you. But I expect to do it myself. You know, I don't expect for it to come like this. It looks dry AF, y'all. Like, what? This is so funny that I always have issues. Whatever. I don't know what to do. This is the second disappointing thing I've gotten from Amazon today, besides getting the book that was, you know, upside down. Like, what is that, Amazon? And now, again, I mean, this didn't come... Amazon sold it to me and shipped it to me, but it came directly from Midori Traveler's Notebook Company. That's where I purchased it from. I have no idea how long it's been, you know, sitting there in the box, because this is, I mean, no, you got to see this. Do you see this? It's like stained. Do you see how there's like something already on here? Oh, hell to the no. Do you see that? It's like, oh, my boyfriend went and got the kids because it's already time. Oh, sorry if they get loud, but listen, do you see that? Oh, it's like, I swear, somebody has already used this and put it back in the box. Is that even possible? Probably. I am so pissed and devastated because I waited a while for this. Anyway, I think I'm going to go ahead and send it back. What do you guys think? I mean, look how bent this is. It's bent like a little dog ear, like when you dog ear books, which I don't do because, you know, that will drive me crazy. I don't know. Look at that. It's just terrible. I would have to argue with them that somebody has used this before. Look at that. And it's not like that there's a shine all over it. It's just like right here. Oh, wait. No, right here. Sorry. Right here, there's something spilled on there. Can you see better if I do it like this? I don't know what the hell that is, but it's sure not something I'm going to keep. Oh, I know. I'm just like laughing right now. And normally I'd be pissed, but I'm going to Disney World, y'all. So I'm just going to laugh it up because this is horrible. This absolutely looks like somebody has used it before me. And the doggy-eared, how does the doggy-eared thing happen when it's in a box? I don't even understand that. Let me see. What did I do with the box? Okay. So here's the box. Does it look, let's see. Yeah. Look, right here, it kind of does look like it might have gotten bent in the box there. And that's might be where the doggy-eared is coming from. Possibly. I don't know. Yeah, but this, I mean, I just don't even know what to say about this. My Camel was pristine. And in my opinion, after touching this and looking at it, the Camel is the one that gets scratched up and scuffed up the most. It absolutely, like, yeah, it absolutely does. And it was like perfection when I got it. I was confused by it if you watch that video because I had no idea that there were slits at the end and I thought someone had slashed mine, and then the inside had this huge gash, which I later learned or heard from other people it could possibly be from, you know, cutting the skin or from killing the animal. But it was pristine on the outside as far as everything else goes. But this looks honestly like somebody's, or look at that, like, what the hell? I mean, somebody just roughed the crap out of this Traveler's Notebook. I just don't know what to do about this. It looks disgusting and I'm not happy. Look at that. Look at that. I understand that this kind of stuff is going to happen, but again, I want to be the one to do that. A couple of weeks ago, I ended up getting a book in the mail from Amazon that I ordered, and I would prefer to buy from a bookstore, but we don't have any nearby me. Especially the independent kind. So I just tend to go through Amazon, and the book was bent. It was like all of the pages were bent up here and I was crushed because I like for my stuff to be pristine. Do you know what I'm saying? So this looks like crap to me. It looks honestly like shit. I can't keep it, y'all. I just can't. I don't think I can do it. Oh, look at it. It looks awful. And this stain here, I don't understand this stain. And it's a weird stain. It's not like this portion of it just has more oil or, you know what I mean, whatever they treat it with. No, it's just awful. So I am a sad panda. I'm going to have to send this back. Another reason why I decided to get the bundle pack wasn't just because I wanted to get this and this eventually because I needed some more of these. It was because they actually didn't have any browns sold by Midori or Traveler's Notebook Company available. So I was just kind of bummed about that. Sorry, the kids are talking in the background. I was pretty bummed about that. And there were a few like third-party sellers that I just didn't know. I didn't know enough about to want to buy from them. I certainly could do that. Again, I have a credit card through Amazon, so I felt like, oh, you know, I'm not going to spend any money unless it's at Disney World as far as cash goes. So I was like, let's just get it through my credit card. Otherwise, I could have just bought it from Jet Pens or Goulet Pens or Tokyo Pen Shop. Yeah, I don't know. So would you guys keep this? Looking the way it does. I mean, look at that. Look at that. What is that? It's really weird. And then this spine already looks really broken in. And again, I don't know. It just looks like crap. And it doesn't feel beautiful or anything. It just feels really dry and used. And again, I've had some fantastic people on this channel tell me what kind of oils that I can certainly use if I want to. But to help condition my leather, and I appreciate that so much. Thank you for telling me, but oh my gosh, no way. I just don't feel like I can keep this. I don't know. So anyway, let me know down below what you think about how this looks. And if you guys had a brown one or any Traveler's Notebooks in general from, you know, Traveler's Notebook Company, formerly known as Midori, did you ever get one that looked like this? Is this normal? Because I've watched a lot of videos and I don't see them coming out like this. This is ass. I'm sorry. It just totally is. Anyway, whatever. Thanks for watching. I'm totally bummed about this. Laugh it off. Go in Disney World. All right. Thanks for watching. I hope that this was helpful, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn.